This is the screen where you can get the most information about the technical settings of the camera when the picture was taken. Up here, there's a miniature version of the highlight display, an RGB histogram, and quite a bit of other data about the picture, including the exposure mode, the shutter speed, the f-stop, exposure compensation, the focal length of the lens, ISO, flash intensity, metering mode, the white balance mode, white balance compensation, the picture mode, and even the color space. All of this information can be a very useful learning tool when reviewing your work. Whenever you're playing back images, they can be viewed individually or as thumbnails by rotating the control dial clockwise. You can choose to show either 4 images per page, 9, 16, or 25. You can even go to the calendar view to see photos grouped by the day they were taken. Just press the OK button to jump to the first photo taken on a particular day. And if full screen view isn't good enough to see the details, for example if you wanted to check to see if an image was in focus, you can rotate the control dial counterclockwise to zoom in a little bit at a time. You can use the 4 arrow buttons to scroll around to other parts of the screen. In fact, here's a neat trick. Press the Info button when you're in the magnified view, use the arrows to move the green box someplace else in the frame, and push the Info button again to instantly fill the screen with whatever was shown inside the box. To decrease the magnification, rotate the control dial clockwise to zoom back out. Sometimes it's helpful to see 2 images on the screen at once. For instance, if you wanted to compare white balance or exposure settings. With the first image already on the screen, press the Autofocus Frame button to split the screen. This is called the Lightbox display. Now you can use the left and right arrow buttons to find the second picture on the right. At any time, you can rotate the control dial to zoom in on both images. Press the Info button once, and then use the arrow buttons to move the right-hand picture only, or press the Info button a second time to move them both in unison. You can press the OK button at any time to replace the image on the left with the image on the right, and then choose a new image to compare it to. To exit the Lightbox mode, press the Autofocus Frame button again.